Now then, and welcome to the video. Before we start, I'd just like to say a big thank you to everybody for their messages last week. It was quite a difficult video to make, and it was nice to have some kind comments. If you've got out to say, or even if you've got a question, just stick it in the comment box wherever YouTube put it this week, and I'll do my very best to get back to you. Last time we left you, we were at Venetian Marina, having our leaky injector pipe replaced. Here's the new one. Doesn't it look lovely? In the time off we had, we'd booked the Ribble Link, and I'm now a skipper. So we had to pick up some other bits and bobs. So we had an anchor to get, some chain, 30-metre length of rope, and some life jackets for me and Debbie. We weren't going to take the dogs over on the crossing, we thought. Even though we were still in mourning, life's pretty relentless and just keeps on keeping on. So with a deadline to keep, we had to crack on. Let's have a look at where we went. Here we are, pointy screwdrivers at the ready. We set off from here, Venetian Marina. It was late in the morning and the engineer had given us a quick once over just to make sure everything was tight and not leaking. The cut was real busy, so we had to queue up at the locks, and they ain't half deep. We ended up stopping later on in the afternoon up there near Stanthorpe Lock, I think it was called. We popped into town to get some supplies, and then we were off again, finally leaving the Shroppy and entering the Wardle Canal. And before you know it, we were hanging a left onto the Trent and Mersey. A bit of a splash and dash at the boatyard just here after Wardle Canal, and then we hot-footed through the 3 locks and then on to Middlewich Big Lock. I think that was the start of the double locks again, that. And we were looking for a mooring now, and as luck would have it, we found some just before Bramble Cuttings. We couldn't moor there because it was full up. The rain had just about give up, so we had some tea and settled in for the night. Best crack on then. The weather was freezing and wet. Are you sure this is August? The locks were mad busy. We had to wait our turn at one point. There was about 5 boats in front of us. Usually when this happens, all is jolly, but sometimes it doesn't go to plan. When you're at a lock, the etiquette is to allow a boat through the lock if it's in their favour. So if you get to a lock and you can go straight in, you have the right of way. It works most of the time, but when it doesn't, things can turn nasty. Well, in a polite sort of way. And so, with the drama over, we carried on for a little while, till cold, wet and hungry, we stopped off for a sandwich. We didn't film any more for the rest of the day. It was too wet and cold. And we hot-footed our way towards Northwich and some stunning scenery. There we go. We're back cruising. I'm relatively trouble-free at that. What's in store for the next video? Well, it's scenery all the way. Here's a sneaky peek. Oh, what a view. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and if you click that little bell icon, YouTube will mither you next time we release one. Well, that's everything on my list. I reckon we'll call it a draw for this one. Till next time.